Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Here with me, Arne. We are playing Standard, the new Standard format, without Fable, without Bankbuster, all these obnoxious, powerful cards. And we're trying out Mono Black Midrange. Yes, indeed. A deck that sort of was overshadowed by Rakdos and Grixis and Jund. You know, any deck that played Fable, essentially. It was a bit too low powered in those midrange battles, right? But now, with those cards gone, I think we can take a look back at Mono Black, because Black is still super full with incredible cards. Sure, we lost Invoke Despair, one of the best ones, but we got some good 5-drops in that regard anyway, so yeah, let's go over the deck list. We're playing 4 Cutdown right now, respecting all the aggressive decks running around. 4 Go for the Throat, 1 Sheoldred's Edict as our 2-mana removal options. A little flexibility here in the Edict, have some Planeswalker removal, why not? And yeah, we're playing Sleeper and Tenacious Underdog as our early drops. I'm playing 3 and 3 because I think these are both creatures that you don't necessarily want to draw in multiples, right? If you have multiple Sleepers, you can only activate once, you only have so much mana. And the Underdog, if one dies, the second one dying in the graveyard will, you know, you have one in the graveyard, so you can blitz that. So the second one is just like a 2-mana free too, which is obviously kind of underwhelming. And nonetheless, I think they're decent, and so I'm playing 3 and 3. 4 Trespasser, I mean, it's one of the better black cards. It is great against mid-range fights. It is nice against aggressive decks where it stabilizes or gains some life. Various decks that play graveyard shenanigans. Of course, Trespasser comes in. It's just such a flexible all-rounder, really, which makes this card good. Liliana of the Veil, 3 copies. This card is a little bit... Sometimes it can be pretty embarrassing. You play against a token strategy that's far ahead on you, and you have Liliana. It's just like -2 doesn't do anything, +1 doesn't do anything. But again, often I think it's good in the mid-range fights, especially, and it's just a flexible card again. Like even against a control deck, the +1 will mean you can discard your removal spells, and then Liliana will trim down their hand, which is big. A card that is very powerful, might not be up to modern day Magic standards, but I want to give it a shot. Phyrexian Arena. I think Reckoner Bankbuster was just a better card draw option. So in the past we saw Mono Black decks playing Reckoner Bankbuster. But with that being gone, Phyrexian Arena can do some work, and I like it because it is nice with Sheoldred. I mean, if you have Sheoldred out, you don't even lose life. You gain a life point whenever you draw a card, and this can really run away with the game. Of course, this is a pretty bad card against someone who's aggressive, but against someone who's controlling or mid-range-ish, again, very good. Big one too, Invoke Despair gone, so the mana investment, it won't be easily destroyed anymore. This could really wreck the Mono Black Mire opponent, for example. If one guy has an arena, the other doesn't, I mean, the one with the arena is winning. Yeah, so we're doing that. 4 Sheoldred, don't have to explain that. Invasion of Innistrad, just trying this one out. It's a bit clunky, but it does have a lot of value in it. 4-mana instant speed removal is pretty bad, but then on the backside you get some stuff, and we do have some creatures to beat down with. Not sure if this card is great, but now with Fable and Bankbuster gone, I wanted to try it again. I tried it, you know, in the past in that format, and it just wasn't powerful enough. And yeah, 5 drops. The debate is on. Which one is the best? I'm playing a split of 2, 2, and 1 right now. Having 1 Gix's command is nice, the life gain aspect, and also having that sweeper option if you play against a swarm deck. And yeah, it's just flexible, it does a lot of things. Sheoldred, powerful card. I mean, comes to play, kills something from your opponent. Yeah, it's good as long as your opponent doesn't have a board state. If they don't, if you play against like a hard control deck, they have nothing. This is just a 5-mana 4/5, not great. But then of course, over the long game, the backside will also come into effect, which can be pretty sick against like mono white mid-range, where I would assume the games go really long, and then Sheoldred comes down and you can flip her maybe immediately in the same turn and go, yeah, wreck some havoc. And I'm playing Vraska as the top end here. Again, Planeswalkers got better because Invoke Despair is gone now. The ultimate killer of of Planeswalkers is gone. You know, like Chandra, Hope's Beacon is an incredible card, but was kind of embarrassing against Invoke Despair, stuff like that. And Vraska is similar. The higher the mana cost on the Planeswalker, the more vulnerable it becomes to Invoke, of course. The more you are hurt by that exchange. But now Invoke Despair is gone, and this is finally freed up. It is similar to a Phyrexian Arena, but it's more flexible. It does proliferate, funnily enough, your own Liliana, so you can take up your own ultimate faster sometimes, and maybe surprise an opponent with that. And yeah, the -2 is neat in the way that it goes around any creature that has a death trigger, right? Like an Outer Dawn Sky, if you turn it into a treasure, it's going to be really effective way of dealing with that. That's why I like the Vraska. Mana base, I'm choosing to run 5 non-black lands. We don't no longer have Invoke Despair, so I think we can be a little bit more liberal with our choice of lands. We don't have to run as many black sources. So I'm going to go with 5 and 1 Mirrex in here and 4 Mishra's Foundries. There's other options like Field of Ruin. There's what's it called? Blast Zone, which are all reasonable. I don't know exactly yet what you want to do. I like the Mishra's Foundry because if I'm playing as a control deck or if I want to beat down, this deck does deal a lot of incidental damage via Sheoldred and you know your various early drops. So I think Foundry can just deal the last points of damage, especially if you have 2 of them. A 4/4 attacker is quite strong. Sideboard, we're looking at 4 Duress. They're of course sorted in this weird way. 4 Duress, 1 more Gix command, flexible again, great against creature decks mostly. Breach in the sideboard. I thought I wanted to have something against the decks without counter magic, and you know that try to go big, like Ramp, Reanimator, Mono White midrange. If you resolve a Breach against them and take their Itali, their Atraxa, it's going to be pretty sick. And your deck doesn't have the worst targets either. I mean, you can find a Sheoldred or, you know, a Sheoldred, huh? 6 Sheoldred. A Vraska, you know, Liliana of the Veil. If you bring in the Sorin, you can find that. So I thought this could just be good to, you know, because this deck, I think Mono White midrange preys a little bit on this type of deck, because Mono White just goes a little bigger, has Sarah Powerground and stuff. Although they also lost regular Bankbuster, so they're a bit worse at grinding now. Or significantly worse, you could say. Although, yeah, but the wedding announcement, all that crap is obviously annoying for a deck like this. And now Invoke Despair is also gone for Mono Black, so that's, you know, that was one of the better cards against Mono White. So I think you need something like Breach the Multiverse to go over the top, to combine with the discard and 4 Duress, and 1 Pilfer, also to, you know, stifle their plans. 1 Parasitic Grasp, pretty obvious against humans, soldiers, mono red. Glistening Deluge, great sweeper, great raid, really good against the various, you know, green red enchantments, all that stuff. Phyrexian Arena number 3 for control decks or grindy decks. Sorin, you know, just similar to Phyrexian Arena, it's just another grindy tool. And the Cruelty of Gix, which also comes in as is similar to Breach. Cruelty is very good against mono white, very good against these reanimated decks, because you can take their Atraxa from hand and then get it from their graveyard with Cruelty. So it's very, those sort of target those matchups. And yeah, it's kind of cute. Just want to mention this. Sorin Phyrexian Arena. You know, now we have diversity in our card advantage choices. Before, we kind of used to just play 4 Bankbusters in these slots. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see which ones are the best. And I'm certainly excited to try some of these cards. All right, this is Mono Black Midrange. Let's see if this is a powerhouse in the format. You know, I would think it is, because it looks really damn good and clean. So yeah, let's find out. Play some Magic. All right, we're on the play. Let's go. No 2-drop is a bit unfortunate. Borderline hand, I'm going to keep it on the play. On the draw, maybe this is not good enough. Yeah, Forest. All right, there's a 2-drop. Sweet. By the way, for anyone who is curious, I'm not trying to qualify for the Historic Qualifier weekend that is going to take place next week. Yeah, now we just go Liliana. This is the power spot with Liliana. It's great. Yeah, I have the tournament in Athens, the regional championship, which is gonna be Pioneer. So I'm focusing, you know, my testing time on Pioneer these days. Okay, looks like we're playing against mono green, huh? A deck that was not very successful previously, but might be now. Let's plus the Liliana and discard a land. I guess I'll discard the swamp. At this point, I don't need that many swamps. They discarded Streetwise Negotiator, which we will just exile. Blue Crown is a pretty scary card when it flips. I guess we can also exile that. But yeah, we're gonna play defense and see what they're gonna do. Yeah, mono green is, you know, a decent deck. It has very a lot of powerful cards, but the problem is the biggest issue for the deck was Sheoldred the Apocalypse. And I'm playing 4. Okay, opponent just conceded. Yeah, so Sheoldred was the biggest issue. Although they're playing Copperline Gorge, which, you know, they could splash for Rebel Salvo, for example. Which, I mean, if they're playing Copperline Gorge, if they're playing some red in their deck, that's probably what you're splashing for. But I guess you could also splash for black at that point. Although black does not have a land like Copperline Gorge, which is kind of nice in aggressive decks. So the mana base would be a bit worse, I suppose. But yeah, black has clean removal for Sheoldred. Yeah, anyhow, mono green getting paired into mono black. Probably not happy about that for the mono green guy. Gix's command. Oops, no, I don't want Cruelty of Gix. That one's a bit slow. Gix's command is good. Glistening Deluge has got to be good here, right? Parasitic Grasp. I mean, probably not. No, they don't have enough stuff. Phyrexian Arena. I think that one is a bit risky here. Sheoldred looks nice. Vraska looks good too, I would say. They might have something like, what's it called? Fran. That card could make an appearance. I guess I have the option of cutting like a 2-drop here, I believe, or like a Trespasser. The Tenacious does block kind of nicely. This thing also gets Death Touch, which then also becomes a good blocker. So I'll just get rid of a Trespasser. Trespasser, as a free fee, is just like gets overpowered a bit too easily here by all the big green boys. Blood Out is a card I'm not playing in 75 right now. Yeah, sort of Vraska and Gix's command take that slot. Or not take that slot, but, you know, shore up that weakness. This hand seems fine. Just need a second black. Okay, that's a really scary card. That's the good draw. So I guess I'll just play Underdog, huh? It's a nice blocker here. Probably block the adaptive. Ooh, wow, that is a good curve. A good curve. All these have trample now and fetch a land. They don't even want to block for this. Sorry, attack, which is interesting. Kind of telling me that they have even more power. Like, if mono green curves out 1, 2, 3, 4 on the play against anybody, even a Sheoldred is probably not good enough to get you back into that. So yeah, now they're gonna get a land and another 1% counter on any of their things. Yeah, this is the good draw. And we haven't found our black source yet. Yeah, just gonna kill this Kodami, I will do now. And I have to rip a swamp. Well, I guess I have a Trespasser as an alternative. Yeah, that's good. Because that thing, if that thing flips, I'm done. Oh no, I have Vraska, never mind, I'm not done. Okay, cool. So if they invest all their mana into that, and then I can, you know, take the damage. Yeah, looks like they're gonna do that. See, Vraska is gonna be great here. To be fair, Gix's command wouldn't do the trick, really. Although it would kill it, but, you know, it wouldn't. Ah, cut down, okay. Well, guess I'll play this. Then maybe we chump block, we'll see. Throwing all my expensive stuff. Invigorating Hot Spring. Activated once per turn. So if I trade here, which I kind of have to, I think. Take 6, go to 4, play Vraska next turn, make this into a treasure. You know, they have nothing left. Although I would take 6, go to 4, then I would have to pay 2, go to 2, then attack, go to 1. Sorry, go to 3, but then they have to invigorate a hot spring. So they will they will be able to just haste me to death. I mean, their draw was incredible. I'm missing land drops here. Edict. Well, it's not a land, which is bad for me, but I guess I could have just stayed back with this. Yeah, no, actually, if I draw land here, I go minus, stay back with this. I'm at 2 life. They have a hasted, it has to be bigger than this. A land really would have gotten them here. That's frustrating. Cut down also not killing. You know, okay. Yeah, I'm, that's exactly, yeah, no, that's bad news. That's bad news. That would have been bad news if I would have drawn Vraska, because that's actually lethal, so. But if I had drawn the land for the Vraska and -2, that would have died to that thing. It's a 6/5 trample. Oh, you can give this trample and then give... Okay. Yeah, the cut down looks pretty awful here, not gonna lie. You need the cut down on turn 1. You can't draw it late in the game against this deck. Wait, why does this have trample as well? Haste, I mean. Why do they have both haste? Modified creatures have haste. Ooh, okay. Was a bit unfamiliar with this card. So any creature with 1 corner has haste. Wow, that's even better than I thought. Okay, cool. That happened. Yeah, well, I don't really have much. Don't really have much in the sideboard for this matchup, but again, like, I have go for the throat and stuff. Cut down doesn't look all that great. Go for the throat, you would like want more of that effect, I guess, in this matchup. Like blot out would look good. Okay, fine. Or like instead of Evolved Sleeper, just having more removal would also be good. Maybe Evolved Sleeper just is not good enough in the end. I mean, in the past I haven't really liked the card. I always tried it and then I trimmed it and cut it and I was like, this is just kind of sucks. And also in multiples, it's just like, what is this? I have to invest so much mana to get like nothing. I guess I play Underdog here. We can go a little aggressive. Obliterating Bolt. Sure. Okay, I'm getting stuck with these 5 drops again on 26 lands are not enough, I guess. I mean, yeah, you could play less 5s, I suppose. Maybe 1 less. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky. What is happening here? Opponent's going into Gruel control mode. I wouldn't think this card is particularly good against me. Like, it's only good against these early drops. If I wouldn't have drawn any of these early drops, this card would just do nothing against me. Like, Trespassers. Sure, target my Trespasser. Go ahead and discard a card. I'm so happy about that. So, yeah, really getting punished for my choice of cards here, I guess. You're gonna go minus again? No. So I could kill the land. If I want to. And if I draw a land, I can... Is killing the land worth it? Should I just kill the Planeswalker? I think I killed the land. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't get baited into that. Just kill the Planeswalker. Level up my guy. Take the free. The land isn't that important anyways. Then if I draw land, I'd probably just play Vraska. No land. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll pass the turn. Cut down just looking awful. Hope they draw a cheap creature that I can kill with this. Miklos is a crazy good free drop that they might have access to. Alright. Okay, they're stuck on lands, so I guess... I mean, I didn't know their hands. Like, if I would have known they're stuck on lands this turn, I would have probably done things differently with my Sheoldred's Edict, but, you know, I didn't know. This is good against Tiva's stand, which is a card they could play, like the Edict effect. If I go Vraska minus, they have Tiva's stand, that would be not very good for me. Gix's command. Okay, that's lethal. I can go 2 counters and sack. Ba-ba-boom. Okay. My opponent was a bit stuck on stuff. I guess one Evolved Sleeper sort of slipped through. They could kill 2 of my creatures, but did I kill again? These 2, yeah. Alright, nice. Good job, Mono Black. On the draw, yeah, I mean I have 2 lands that do something, so that's at least nice. Mono red, huh? No, maybe not. Maybe this is mono red. Maybe it's Anvil. We'll see, we'll see. Red-black Anvil, huh? Will it make a comeback? Maybe. Sacrifice stuff. The deck hasn't really, you know, without Deadly Dispute, it's just not the same. The power level is not the same. And the deck also played Fable. But, I mean, you have other free drops that are pretty good in that deck, like Nixilis. Liliana was decent in that deck. Yeah. Lots of new options. Furnace Rains. Okay. Just pushing damage. Furnace Rains is very good with Anvil. Giving you that treasure is nice. Okay. I wonder how aggressive I should get with this Trespasser. With this Underdog. Should I attack here? I feel like my opponent's so low on cards already that I don't want to play a racing game. I just stay back for everything. Yeah, this is my best card. I mean, Anvil can't beat Sheoldred when it's on board. I'll probably will bring in Duress in the post-board games. It's just so I can take their removal or their Furnace Rains and then drop a Sheoldred safely. Not Epicure, okay. Yeah, Vraska doesn't look all that great here. Same with Phyrexian Arena. I mean, they did. Ooh. Braids is a huge problem. I guess I can... They will start sacking... Oh, they start sacking that, so I can't even respond to that. Okay, sure. Yeah, Braids is strong. This is a good free drop for this deck. I mean, it is really nice. Okay. Well, we're just hoping that the Sheoldred survives. But my opponent certainly has the more powerful stuff going on. I mean, I have the Sheoldred, but like, yeah. Okay. Doable. What's your last card? Oh, it's a Furnace Rains, really? You're just slow rolling it on me? Maybe they have that Glare card, sack a guy, destroy a thing. Yeah, I guessed right. Okay, that's... They sacked the Synthesizer, and I found another animal. Okay, I pretty much scooped this one up. That was, yeah, it was a pretty good draw by them. And I went Epicure into Anvil. It was pretty good stuff. Their Furnace Rains look pretty bad. I wonder if they had a better play that turn, because like, why would you steal an Underdog just for some damage? That looked really, like, not great. Getting aggressive. Okay, I just blocked the 2 Epicures. I don't know how I can win this. Maybe a Gix's command off the top. That's one way to win, I think. Wipe their board, give my Trespasser lifelink. That's gonna be good. Gix's command is very good in this matchup. Okay. I think I can scoop it up. Like, both of these 5-drops don't do anything to stabilize me, and I'm just gonna lose to Braids. Okay, Gix's command comes in. Sorin I like, the 2/3 vampire is nice. Braids is a human, right? No, it's a nightmare. Okay. Well, Edict is bad. Cutdown is kind of bad. I think I might just play the Grasp for the life gain. Arena is kind of bad. I don't have much of a sideboard for this matchup. I guess I'll bring in the Duress. Take the Anvil and stuff. Yeah, all my like, I'm playing bad cards now. I guess I play some cutdowns and then just like Sheoldred looks just awful here. Same with Vraska, and Lily is also awful. Oh god, I might have run into my nightmare matchup. Huh? I have a bunch of terrible cards. Am I playing Glistening Deluge just to kill some 1/1s? I mean, this is a matchup where I certainly would rather have Blast Zone, I can tell you that much, than freaking Mishra's Foundry. But yeah, I mean, this is standard. Invasion of Innistrad also looks terrible. But at least Invasion does kill the Braids, I guess. Vraska also killed Braids. I mean, I could have killed the Braids here, I guess. If I go to free life. I'm just dead on board if I do that. No, I was so dead. Maybe, oh god, I don't even know. What's the best or what's the worst? Everything's so bad. I hate that Cutdown doesn't kill Braids, and like, besides Bloodtithe Harvester, probably won't have any good targets. So Cutdown, I really don't want to play more than 2. Maybe I just play another Sheoldred as a big body. Breach the Deluge, everything's awful. Maybe the Edict does kill Planeswalker? Pilfer? 2 mana to discard something? So my Underdog looks kind of terrible as well. This matchup's just trash. Try Lily, I guess. Try Pilfer, I don't know. Play one Lily. Oh, god, no, Lily is bad. I think I just have to be aggressive here. Like, they have the better engine, right? I just have to hope that sort of I can curve out, maybe Duress away some key piece of theirs. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I'm very, like, this might be, I'm not prepared at all for this matchup. Interesting. Corrupted Conviction. Draw 2 with the Epicure. Or 2 Synthesizers. I'll take the draw 2, I guess. Could have also started with Sleeper there, honestly. Yeah, maybe that was a mess up. Okay. Because, like, turn 2 Duress is plenty fine, you know? Yeah, I should have played a Sleeper on turn 1, that was a mistake. Trespasser. Sure. Okay, I'm curving out nicely so far. But they also have the Braid at the ready. I mean, the Anvil deck, that's the issue. Like, they will buy a lot of time with their various things. So it's very difficult to just, like, on the ground outrace them, especially if they keep top decking Anvil as well. Yeah, no, this matchup's not great. Something like mono white mid-range would be pretty good against Anvil, I would assume. Because you do have Farewell and Temporary Lockdown and what have you, if you want. Man, this stand format seems healthy, honestly. Cut down for my Sleeper, and there goes my aggression. Now I'm like left with nothing really. Yeah, no, this looks like a loss. I need to, I don't know, I need like extra cards, which I don't have. I might just cut down this, honestly. Preserve some life. I guess if I draw land, I'm just gonna blitz the Underdog. It hurts, but I feel like it's what I have to do here. Okay, Swamp. They've played a land already. That is just awful. Alright, I mean, that card is very good against me. Puts me on a clock. I go to 13. Yeah. No. I think I can click the concede button any moment, really. Okay. GG. Terrible matchup. Absolutely terrible matchup. Alright, on the play. Bit of a clunker, but we have a decent start. I'm really starting to think I should shave on some 5. So I should have played 27 lands. What's going on? Wonder if I should activate. I think I should not. Because if there's a 2-drop I really want to kill. It's much better mana-wise to go next turn 1 and then 2 to activate this instead of like going 1 here. Now I will just do this. Looks like I might be playing against Domain, maybe? Double Jetmir's Garden. Domain might be a bit of a tough one. Not sure. Opponent kept a slow hand, apparently. Okay, it's Domain. Yeah, I just really want to draw a card here. I need land drops, and so I'm going to activate. No land drop for me. Maybe the Vraska should be in the sideboard. Maybe it's just overkill in the main deck. Oh, okay. It's ramp. Yeah, not much thinking to be done this turn. Another binding. Great. At least that means they won't play like a big fatty, I guess. Alright. You get all the mana in the world. No Atraxa, please. Ramp seems to be somewhat popular, huh? Sheoldred. You get a counterspell? I'm getting trounced on. Come on. Atraxa as well? Yeah. Okay. Okay, no big haymaker. It's not over yet. They could just be flooding. Did they must have drawn into the Atraxa with the Cyclade because you wouldn't do it otherwise. Okay, found another Atraxa. Okay, fantastico. Yeah, I think I just played Lily. Oh well. With make disappear. Ramp with make disappear. Ossification, herd migration. You know what? I'm good. I think time, you know, like, don't tell me I should concede too early. Like, come on. Time is of the essence, you know? Time is valuable. I don't have to play that out. Which is clearly lost at that point. Sorin Arena, Duress. I'm not sure about these 5 drops. Gix's command seems bad. Cruelty is good. Breach is good. Pilfer is good. Okay, so Vraska seems kind of nice. Sheoldred. They're both similar in a way. They kill something when they come down. Sheoldred, the Apocalypse seems kind of bad. Lines up not that great against the removal, but if I can take their removal, I guess I can then finish them fast with Sheoldred. Maybe I cut some Trespassers. Then I add the Vraska. They have Sunfall and stuff. I want to have some diversity. My plan is to like discard, then Phyrexian Arena or Liliana, you know, draw cards or trim down their hand. And hopefully take Invasion with Duress. And then maybe we can breach them in a fair game. Like if you take Invasion, you make them fair, right? That's the plan. Yeah, I can't mulligan into Duress, though this hand is totally fine on the play. But it could certainly lose to a good draw by theirs. Yeah, maybe mono black is not in the greatest spot these days. There's Pilfer, that's good. So I'll curve out 2-3, and then I can go Pilfer before they hit their 4th land drop. Oh, nice. Liliana of the Veil. I think I go with pressure first. Because my hand is actually decent, so I don't really want to start plussing yet. But Liliana becomes very nice in conjunction with Phyrexian Arena, because you have all the cards, so you can discard plenty, but your opponent doesn't draw 2 cards per turn. So then Liliana does some work. Okay, I mean, that's fine. So now I hope they have exactly 1 invasion in hand. So we can take that, and we play a fair game. And then I play Cruelty on the next turn, take whatever big fatty they have. Oh, they already put a big fatty in the grave, so I could technically reanimate that next turn. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, they have exactly 1 invasion, perfect. They have 1 hurt migration. Okay. We can hit 1 more land. So I can reanimate Atraxa. It's gotta be better, right, than just going the slow way. Yeah. They just conceded. Come on, you won't even let me have my fun? Alright. Maybe Breach is too clunky. Maybe you're just supposed to play Cruelties at that point. Maybe this is just too over the top. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like upon seeing how good Cruelty was there. Maybe you play 1 Breach and like 3 Cruelties. I don't know about the invasion. I mean, it does kill everything. But do you want to attack that thing? Probably not. Maybe just another Tressy boy. Go for the fruit. Sheoldred. Huh. I think this card's not that great here. But go for the fruit is not very good here either. It's like, maybe they bring in Seed Shark. Gix's command. No, they exile all my creatures, and like only the bottom mode is good in this matchup. Might just play another Tressy. Yeah, Pilfer and Duress seem very important here. Cruelty of Gix seems very good too. Huh. I think that's a mulligan for me. I have 2 5s. I have only 3 lands. I don't have a Duress. Sorin is nice, but I think I want to mulligan this. Okay, this is much better. Also, if you play a Phyrexian Arena deck, you just have to mulligan into a Phyrexian Arena, then you're like good, you know. Negate. I think I'll just take the migration. Just maybe we can stifle them off mana here. I mean, they only have blue and green right now. Ah, that was the best draw. Yep. Well, that's okay. I'm flooding out a bit. Okay. Ossification. Well, Sleeper. So play that. Okay, cool. Okay, they need black. So, as long as they don't top deck and untap black, should be okay. I can hit them for a lot here, right? I can activate Foundry and hit them for 8, 11, they go to 3. Or I could activate this, attack for 8, putting him to 6. But I draw a card in the process. No, I can also activate this, right? Oh no, I have played that already. No, I think then I just go for max damage. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, I need land, and then if it's it has to be a good card here. Good game, we got him. Mono black, post board. Let's go. Some disruption, some hand disruption. What do we take? We took the Herd Migration. I mean, yeah, maybe their hand looked kind of bad. I don't know what Negate did in their deck either. I don't think Negate is like, yeah, I want to counter Cruelty. I get it, but doesn't seem that great. Like with a ramp deck, you need proactive stuff usually. Mulligan. Keep. Come on, give me a creature deck. Ah, it is a creature deck, but it is an annoying creature deck. Oh no, Skrell Scythe. Oof. I guess we can race it. No, I'm not gonna cut down that. Oh, blue-white. Okay. But Skrell Scythe, yeah, that's a good card against me. Man, mono black. It's a struggle against Edict. That's also a good card against me. Okay, I wanted to play against a creature deck that, you know, it's just like mono red, for example. Can we have get paired against that? No. Yeah, I'm gonna start using like cut downs on 1/1s. They don't even let me. They don't even want to double block. Mirrex. I think I killed this. I don't want them to draw cards. Ugh, just awful. Well, we have Glistening Deluge at least in the sideboard, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This mono black deck so far, it just hasn't felt easy. It's like I have to squeeze in to get a victory. That's how it feels. That's not a great feeling, you know. Oh yeah, Liliana against the Wedding Announcement deck. Let's go. Now they're gonna go for a double. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. But mono black is certainly gonna get a lot better post board against these type of decks, where you bring in, I guess, Duress. Memory Deluge? What is even happening, man? How are you putting this card into a deck with Memory Deluge? In what universe? Oh man. Like if you want to play a 1/1 or some small creatures in a deck like this, then at least play like Ambitious Farmhand or Spirited Companion, something that gives you like immediate value, but like at 1/1 that can't block, that's just so bad. And sure, it costs only 1 mana, but that's not good enough. Guess I just blitzed the Underdog. This is quite a good 2-drop. My opponent is thinking. Okay. They found a line. Yeah, but theoretically it only makes sense to go white this time around. And white and blue is also nice because blue is good against the go big stuff decks that otherwise were bad for white, right? So maybe blue and white is the new pairing because you're gonna be able to outgrind a lot of people. Yeah, kill one of these. Great use of a cut down. Yay. They have Wandering Emperor. Hopefully not. I mean, I can still win this game. Just Sheoldred could do the trick. I think if they had Emperor, they would have already, you know, played it. So I'm gonna attack. They jump. Could have killed the 2/2, I guess. What's this? Iganjo? Okay. Well, they made a bit of a lousy play there. You have to put a stop here, down there, after damage. Let the damage happen, and then put Iganjo onto the stack, killing the Sheoldred, because now... Yeah, okay. Well, you got it. I guess I couldn't have prevented that anyways. Huh. Well... Take the Deluge. At this point, I mean, I get one more free. We're at 10 life, depending on the hand. Double Mirrex. A bit scary with these weddings, of course, but I'm winning the race right now. Two cards in hand. Could return to my creatures and make them sack, but then they sack a Mirrex token, I guess. They could also have another make disappear. What's the play? Could just do this. Pretty reasonable. Alright, I'll go with that. Gix command would be kind of nice, but against a token deck, but double festivity, you know, makes that pretty obsolete. Could deal them one more by accidentally Sheoldred. I think at this point, I don't think the getting Sheoldred part is getting her back is going to come up. So I just want to deal the utmost damage that I can. All right. I guess I always forget about Esper Legends, huh? Yeah, a deck like Esper Legends is probably a good matchup for us, because we have so much spot removal, Liliana, Gix command. But yeah, you can't quite go the, you know, blue-white mid-range route that I was just thinking about, or that my opponent's doing when Esper Legends is around, because Esper Legends is going to beat the shit out of you. Talia is like so nasty against a deck like this. The third Edict announcement, Jesus. Oh well, what do I do? Just attack for 4, play Sheoldred. Seems good, right? I don't know, so far I can't see the real big edge, honestly. So far I can't see it. Wow, opponent just takes it. Crazy. GG? Wow, impressive. I mean, yeah. Sheoldred surviving dealt a lot of damage, and then they had to sack a lot of tokens to like chump block. That's how you outgrind a free vetting announcements, I guess. But I mean, opponent was like one Wandering Emperor away from, you know, like winning that game. They kind of flooded out, I guess. And this is a deck where Wandering Emperor certainly would look good. I mean, Wandering Emperor is also one of the best cards against mono black, so kind of obvious that I'm saying that, I guess. Gix, Glistening Deluge. Okay, I have a lot of cards to bring in. What do I take out besides cut down? Yeah. Liliana, you gotta go. Sheoldred does look pretty terrible, so I'm gonna cut her. Edict, go for the throat. I don't really know what's going on. Like, what is happening here? I already brought in a Pilfer. Bring in a Cruelty? No? Maybe? Keeping some ghosts? I haven't seen a real creature from them. The Edict maybe kills Planeswalker? They might have Planeswalkers? Invasion looks kind of awful too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just play this Sheoldred. At least it's a body. Block some stuff. Maybe one Cruelty for fun. I don't know what's going on. I mean, if it's a mono white deck, I would bring in Breach and Cruelty. But because it has like Make Disappear, I don't feel too comfortable about the Breach. You know, like counterspell's usually good against 7 drops, more news at 8. Sounds good. So yeah. Again, we're like a little short on like cards we would want to have. We're a little short. Sleeper time. I really want to play this on turn 2, honestly. So, although, do I? Yeah, I'm just gonna Duress. I also don't want them to make disappear my Duress. Bring the ending. Choose a number. Choose a number. Bring the ending. Take the Emperor. I think I can play around the Sweeper, but not overcommitting. If they want to counter the Underdog, please go ahead. I don't mind. Yep. Okay, that's why I played the Chorus, to enable Bring the Ending. Okay, not worth it. Also, there's a diminishing return on effects like... Oh god, of course. There's a diminishing return on effects like Make Disappear. If you play 4 Make Disappear, you're already kind of good on that effect in your mid-rangey controllers deck. You don't need like to play 8 of them, and then you don't need to enable stuff like this. I guess they're playing the 5-mana Sweeper as well. I don't know. I feel like it's just at some point it's overkill. Alright, well, invitation only, huh? Looks pretty good here. So I do want to play Sheoldred, don't I? And they will even have creatures surviving at that point, which is kind of decent. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. So if I play Sorin, they draw the land. No matter what I really do, they can just kill the Sorin. Because I have to plus. Or I could also level up the Sleeper and draw a card that way. I mean, playing Sorin is a lot better though if they don't hit that land next turn, because I'm going to continuously draw cards. But it's also nicer in the aftermath, after the invitation hit the battlefield. Oh man, this is kind of brutal. Invitation is a really nice sweeper in their deck. Kill both my guys, but like only sack 2 of yours, like the 2 mites they're going to create with this. Yeah. And still have an army left over. I'm in trouble. I don't know how I get out of this situation. I need to find a Glistening Deluge, I guess. Gix's command. Alright, I think I go with the Sleeper. Careful, careful, mana tapping there. Okay. Cruelty. I mean, that finds me a Sweeper. Oh, hi. Okay. Hi. I'd like to do that. If you don't mind. Oh, I drew a counter spell. No! Ah, yet one draw! One draw! I mean, I knew they didn't hit a land. I guess I could have played around it. Oh no. Maybe I should have baited them. Maybe I should have baited them, huh? Ah, that was awful! Okay, so if I bait them, yeah, probably turns out better for me, because then if they ever hit the 5th land, I can then just Gix's command them. they can't counter it. So I probably should have thought a little bit more about my line last turn. Interesting. So now they all gain lifelink, which is annoying. They again didn't roll land, obviously. Okay, well, at this point, this cannot reanimate planeswalkers. At this point, I will have to play this, right? And just get a Gix's command. It's interesting. So, if they sweep next turn, I get Sheoldred back immediately. If I go with this chapter first. If they don't sweep next turn, I would get back like an underdog. Okay, I'm glad I have this Cruelty of Gix, not gonna lie. Down to 4. They can gain 6 life with these toxic creatures. Oh, 8 actually. Good game? No way. What have they drawn? Another Scroll Scythe? Guess I block there. It's like I kind of want this to die, don't I? Because then the Gix's command will be a clean sweep. Maybe we should just gotta make the underdog, I guess. What's happening here? They drew another counter. I don't want to do the same mistake. So if they kill my board, quite a huge board state, they're gonna deal me 6-12. I think that's fine. Just draw a card. I want to hit land drops. The vampire doesn't really do anything for me. Now I can draw another card with the sleeper. Okay. Yeah. Gix's command. Could have resolved it this turn, and then like swing for 10 and they die in the upkeep. Yeah. I didn't know. I mean, I could have just drawn another counterspell too. Did I just draw another card? I think so. Oh man, they're gonna gain a bazillion life though. That's 16 damage. Poof. Yeah, I think I will lose this. I mean, they produce free 2/2s every turn. They're at 19 now. Where did I mess up? Did I need it? Man, that was a tough game. I mean, maybe I needed to Gix's command the turn prior. It's just like... it's too much damage. I mean, yeah, maybe I needed to. Maybe the Sorin line was just a little too... yeah, not powerful enough. I guess I could have given this lifelink and make it a free. Didn't even think about that. Okay, I mean, I have another Sheoldred, I guess. 2 more. Maybe I'm good. I don't know. We'll see. They can bring the ending now. I'm a little worried about Wandering Emperor. Maybe they have Make Disappear, huh? They're thinking about countering this. They're doing it. No? But you gotta counter this, right? So I could have hit him. I think it makes sense. I have to get the life total down against these Growlsives. They would just throw everything at me, but yeah, what can I do? Like, they're gonna gain 8 again. It's a tough race. Good 15. Oh, I totally forgot about the poison. That's hilarious. That was an aspect as well. Wait. If I died to poison this turn, you attacked with 3 mites on my Sorin, didn't you? I wasn't even aware. You probably are screaming in the comment section already. My opponent just missed lethal the toxic way. Did they? I think they might. Anyhow. Okay, I guess I'll play another Cruelty because it does find me a sweeper. Yeah, Sheoldred just does not look good. What a matchup. It looks awful. We get paired into Anvil and this deck. 2 token generating engines. Awful. I don't even know how I won a game against them. Man, if I would have guessed correctly when they didn't and when they did have Make Disappear or not, I would have won this game maybe. I mean, probably. Yes, I would. I mean, I would have snapped one. But if I just cast my Gix's command into the Memory Deluge that turned out to be a Memory Deluge, I would have snapped one that game. Yeah, I'm taking this. Ah, man, frustrating. Frustrating. Could have won it. Went for the Gix's command when they did have the counter. Didn't go for the Gix's command when they didn't have the counter. Just, the worst possible. Yeah, I'll slam. I mean, they have 1 Make Disappear. I have plenty of sorceries I need to resolve, so I have to slam here. Even though I would love to, you know, play around Make Disappear. But in this situation, I don't think that is correct. Don't tell me you drew wedding. Okay, thank God. I think I'll just play Arena, because Arena is like the least, you know, they can ossify my Sorin. So. They could have Wandering Emperor here. I'll just go with this. See what's up. If I go Sorin, they go like Emperor, make a 3/3. It wouldn't be that great for me. Oh, I got a creature, nice. Okay, I mean, the hand doesn't look all that good against my enchantments. Arena, finally doing some work here. Glistening Deluge, okay. What do I want? Could take Duress, take the ossification. Have my Sorin live, basically. And Vraska ain't too bad either. Just as a card, but again, they have Ossify, so... I mean, I could play Sorin, they Ossify the Sorin, then I take Vraska. I need some life gain too, though. Maybe I should just take the Gix's command. I'm down to 14 now. I guess the 2-free Vampire will gain me some life. Okay, I'll take the Duress. Make a life linker. Vetting. Alright. Sure. My engine is pretty strong, so we should be able to outgrind this stuff. Okay. Sure, I draw it. Yeah, I'll get frisky. And play an underdog. Maybe I should have... Maybe instead of the Foundry I should have started making mites. They could go with the invitation, but I mean... Don't really care. All right. Play lands. Could swipe already. Should have played the Mirrex. I punted a little bit there. Okay. Everybody. Flooding out a little bit. Yeah, the betting announcement is going to start getting annoying again. Okay. I guess that kind of tricked me into losing my Foundry. Damn it, what's going on? Holy cow. Edict, not that good. I'll have to discard the hand size. I'm kind of getting low on life. Ciao, ciao. Where is my Sheoldred? They know about the Deluge. I think I'll just use this and try to fan Sheoldred. I don't really see a reason to get... Okay, I found a Trespasser at least. They're gonna make 2 free frees every turn now. That's the rest. See what's up. Okay. Not a Mirrex. What's happening? What's happening? I go Edict. They make it 4/4. Oh, interesting. Okay. think I'll make a vamp. This could be a free death touch. No, not this turn yet. Oh well. Do. Me. Aggressive. Some 10. I guess I'll block like this. Then do I trade for free? Maybe I just have to trade my stuff. Maybe this was too aggressive though. Like too defensive. Maybe I should have. Like if they didn't draw anything, I could just almost kill him. I think I actually could have killed him. Cruelty of Gix, no. So if 10. Could go this, then Gix. Give lifelink. They make 2 tokens end of turn. I gotta print to 2, right? I mean, go up to 6, down to 11, 13. They hit me for 9. Okay, yeah, I think that's a plan that I can get behind. Do I have any creatures in the bin? Yeah, these 2, I guess. It's night, but it's gonna flip back to day. This one, please. Get these. Honestly, just get this. I want to leave another creature in a bin so I can drain them with that. So now I'm gonna gain 7, go up to 13. And go down to... Yeah, no, I already paid the life for the Blitz guy. So yeah, they have 9 damage. I lose 1 from the arena. And I have a 2. I have a 2-power flying in the air. It's gonna kill you. So I take 9. They drew something. Oh, they drew a good card. Go to 1 though, so the Trespasser is lethal now. They could find a removal and a counterspell. Hey, we did it! Whew, what a game. Alright guys, Mono Black Midrange, there you have it. Platinum tier 3 now. Okay, let's go. You know, it didn't feel like broken or anything. It has its good matchups, has bad matchups. We went 3-1, I believe, right? We lost against the Anvil opponent. Beating Ramp post-board, and here even against the token deck with some sweepers, Gix's command action. And then, you know, Phyrexian Arena was very impressive in that game. I gotta head out, I gotta go. Thank you as always for watching, and I hope to see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.